In my conversation with Liev Schreiber, he was telling me something really interesting, but we didn't have time to include it in the podcast. He was telling me about how the study of music he finds really important to him as an actor. And I thought that was fascinating because Liev is one of our top actors. And if he finds anything useful to acting, I want to hear about it. You started studying music, didn't you? I read someplace that you played bass
I
clarinet.
played I played bass clarinet in the I played the Mendelssohn Wedding March in a production of Midsummer Night's Dream, and
And then you were watching the actors up on stage.
and they were terrible. And I thought I could do that, and I wouldn't have to have this ridiculous instrument in front of me.
You know, Arlene, my wife Arlene, played bass clarinet in the Houston Symphony with
I know.
Stokowski. Yeah, I
Yeah,
didn't. Yeah, the two of you played the same instrument.
yeah,
Now, what's her name? The actress from long ago,
yeah.
not Sarah Bernhardt, the other one.
Oh,
The actress neither one of us could remember was Ellen Terry. She was very popular during the late 1800s and early 1900s and well known for the simplicity and naturalness of her acting. But after Liev and I talked, I listened to a couple of recordings of her, and I didn't find her that simple or natural. In fact, she seemed old-fashioned to me, using vocal tricks to indicate emotion and that kind of thing, which is not Liev's style in the slightest. So I was very interested in why Liev found music so important to him. And she said she thought the study of music was really helpful to an actor.
oh, 100%.
Yeah, tell me about that.
Uh, I think probably my favorite example, there's two of them. Well, one is, well, there's three of them actually for me. I mean, the Shakespeare is Harold Pinter and David Mamet are great examples of that. Writers who write with a specific ear towards rhythm, um, uh, and what rhythm and musicality can unlock in the subconscious. And for me, that thing about structure that promotes freedom, that if anything goes, not a lot happens. But if there's structure and form, then you can riff in kind of fantastic ways. And for me, timing and rhythm are such an essential part of acting. And when you share that with another actor, and I think especially in Pinter and Mamet, that's demanded of the actor because they're so particular about their rhythms. Shakespeare as well, obviously, but that feeling of keeping the ball in the air, finding the beat, finding the downbeat, um, suspension, musicality. It's everything to me, I think.
And yet, it seems to me that one of the efforts that has to be made is not to hear the technicality of the
Mhm.
rhythms and that kind of thing. That's really tricky.
It becomes naturalism when you get it right.
Uh,
And yet it has a kind of pace and a flow to it that if you can get it, if you can, and a few times in my life I've had that experience where you just, the needles in the groove and the music of it carries you someplace else.